Lady Gang is brought to you by one of my favorite smelling brands, Capri Blue. Go to capri-blue.com/LG20 to automatically receive 20% off your entire purchase or use code LG20 at checkout. That is capri-blue.com/LG20 for 20% off your purchase.
So our sponsor, Chinet, is a brand that has made their way into all of our homes. And most recently, I noticed in the homes of my family members. My sister had a fun pizza Friday at her house the other night. We were all there hanging out with the nieces, the nephews, the neighbors, everybody. And she brought out her Chinet plates. That's right, because they are the Chinet classic plates that are durable, no bends or leaks, microwave safe, made with at least 80% recycled materials and made in the US. But Chinet does it all. They do their fancy Chinet crystal, which is an elegant look that guests aren't afraid to touch because they do not shatter. They have a unique swirl design and we love them so much. And the Chinet Comfort built-in sleeve that keeps drinks hot and hands happy. We love this brand so much. They can make the holidays so much easier with an easy cleanup, and they're perfect for all of life's get-togethers. And they are, like I said, made with at least 80% recycled materials, which is a game changer. Durable enough to handle the sauciest ribs, or in our case, the hottest, greasiest pizza for kids and adults. So visit mychinet.com to find out more.
Close to our heart is the belief that ladies give back and show up for others. Right now, there are over 300 million women and girls that live in period poverty across the world. And without period care, they often stop going to school and miss out on economic opportunities. So we're showing up for them. We've partnered with SALT Sustainable Period Care AB Corp with a 2% give back mission to donate period care and help fund initiatives in menstrual health. So each time you buy with LadyGang at shop.theladygang.com, you're helping give girls in need planet-saving period care, so when their periods start, their education doesn't have to stop. Plus, go to salt.com/pages/LadyGang for your own period care and get 15% off with code LadyGang.
It's time for a quickie.
Podcast One presents The Lady Gang, the Hollywood girl posse, with Lady Gang Quickie. Here's Kelty Knight, Becca Tobin, and Jac Vanek.
Let's make this quick.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Lady Gang. I am Becca Tobin here with Jack and Kelty. It's a quickie.
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here this week because it's the festive season, which is my favorite season of the year. Mm-hmm. And I was recently with Hannah Lux Davis, the director, and she was on our podcast when we used to record together. So it was many years ago. Yeah. And she said the nicest thing to me about our podcast. She said she'd listened to the Chelsea Handler episode, and then she goes, I manifest each year with your manifest episodes at the end of December.
Oh, that's hilarious.
He was like, I go through it and like
her.
You do all the categories and like, I think it's like one of the greatest episodes of the year. So I thought that was really nice. And so we're coming into the holidays and I'm just excited about the holidays this year.
Wait, can we talk about her really quick? Because It is phenomenal. The music video, like she is literally doing every single massive pop star's music videos, and they're all incredible. Like she should have been on like making the video back in the day. Yes. Like if they did that these days, she would literally be on every single one of them. Yeah, because she's doing everybody, and they're all fucking amazing. It's like David LaChapelle kind of vibes. I love it.
Well, it's interesting. Awesome. We had lunch actually, which was cool. She's so funny. Ever since she was on the podcast, she keeps texting me and she's like, do you think we could be friends in real life? And I was like, that's my line. But also like, I don't make friends with people. So like, I haven't seen her in 2 years. Like she's been asking to be my friend for so long. And finally I was like, you know what? I'll be your friend. So we went to lunch and it was really, swear to God. And now we text each other a little bit. Like we're going to be friends, I think. But it was funny. I was like, oh my God, you're like crushing it, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, no, I'm not. And I was like, what? And she goes, no, I'm sitting here like at lunch with you worried, like, am I ever going to work again? And I was like, God, it is just brutal out there. Yeah. In the words of Olivia Rodrigo.
I mean,
what are the words?
God, it's brutal out here.
I don't think I've ever heard one of her songs.
I don't know those lyrics, but
are you serious?
It's from that brutal song.
Dead serious.
So she was like unsure too about her life, you know?
I feel like Olivia Rodrigo is like my ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend because of Clay. I'm very hurt that I shouldn't be because it's not like, you were
keeping him busy.
No. But it's like when your ex gets a hotter girlfriend and you're just like, I'm happy for you, but I'm also just sad for me.
Yeah.
just jet setting with Clay, who used to be ours.
It must be nice.
Brutal out there. No, it's true. If you're in the entertainment industry, a friend of mine shares a manager with an A-list Academy Award winning actress. Like she's, you can't get more famous. And my friend was kind of going through a dry slump situation and said to her manager, I just feel like I'm never going to work again. And when does this feeling end? Because she's also very successful. He goes, I hate to tell you this, but it never ends. So-and-so, fill in A-list actress name, calls me every couple months saying, it's over for me. The ride's over. I should just get off. It's over. It's over. It's over. And he's like, that is every single person in this business. So that's both uplifting and discouraging all at once. But you know what the key is, I think, and this is what I feel like for myself I've figured out, is nobody cares about you at all. The way that you think your ride is over, nobody else is thinking your ride is over. And the way that you think you're back on the ride, no one else is thinking about you being back on the ride at all. Mm-mm. So you're the only person who's really that concerned with the trajectory of your career, which is both like, again, discouraging and encouraging because no one's thinking about you all that much. So if you're happy and you're good in your life and you're feeling like, I could use a break. I'm not going to fantasize that everybody's planning my demise around me because really nobody's planning anything for me. And that's okay.
Nobody is thinking about anybody else ever in life.
Just themselves.
Everybody's heads are so far up their own asses.
Yeah.
I was just thinking if I was like a fucking A-list celebrity and I had done all of these really successful things, like people couldn't just be cool not working for a bit and living off their money for the rest of their lives. Like that sounds so delightful.
The problem is that people who do that, they're used to having this mountain to climb. Like that is their who they are to their core is someone who needs to be creative, work their ass off, feel desperate, feel sad, the high highs, the low lows, like you're addicted to this thing for better or worse. So you're not the person who can go and just chill out and be with your money most of the time. You need something, which I think is why people like Gwyneth Paltrow and Jessica Alba have created these amazing brands because they've just taken all that passion they had for the entertainment industry and thrown it into something that isn't the it's not as fickle as the entertainment industry.
Where it's like, if you work hard, you can create something that can be great.
Yeah. For the most part. So I just think they're just not built that way. And also just to be a woman, and this person's a woman and she is very beautiful, but it doesn't matter as you get older. It's just, you're not the most beautiful person in the room anymore. It doesn't matter who you are. And that's an identity thing that's hard to shake too. Is
really hard to shake.
Yeah.
Woof.
Woof. Well, today's quickie, I have found something very special on the internet. So if you subscribe to our newsletter, which you should, every Tuesday you get a little bit of beauty in your inbox. And I like to look on the internet and find old videos of all of us and just add them at the bottom, just as a little gift.
Oh, no.
So I once put my bachelor exit. This last week, I did a video of Jac Vanek being interviewed on the Warped Tour. She had orange hair.
Yes.
Just incredible. And I found an article, Jack, that I wanted to ask you about. So I think this will be great. We have one scene queen and we have one girl that was like in a bodysuit in New York City, completely. You've never been to a Warped Tour, right, Becca?
No.
Exactly.
No.
So I found an article called 13 fashion trends that dominated Warped Tour 10 years ago that are back in style.
Like this is a recent article?
Yeah, this is an article where like everything's coming back around.
Right.
So I'm going to have you describe the look and then I'm going to have Becca let us know if she thinks this could
be back in fashion.
Yeah. Totally. Okay. So the first number one is Glamour Kills, which I don't know what that is.
Oh my God. Glamour Kills was my arch nemesis on the Warped Tour. They were another brand that was making really ugly graphic tees. They had flying pigs on them for the most part. And they were doing the same thing as me where they're just like gifting them to every single band on the entire tour. So all of their fans would like want to buy the t-shirts. I'm pretty sure they're defunct and like not existing, but maybe just like the idea of these flashy neon graphic tees are back in style.
Becca, flashy neon graphic tee.
Like, would I wear it? Is it, what do you, like, what's the question?
Well, there isn't a question. It's just like yes or no.
I'm going to say no.
Okay. To write love on our arms logo tees.
To write love on our arms was like this. It was like a suicide prevention nonprofit, which I also don't know if they're around anymore.
I think Jamie, the guy, left. I think it's around, but he's not the face of it anymore.
Oh, yeah, they're graphic tees. There were like a few different brands back in the day that were, you had to have a t-shirt of one of them to be cool. And that one actually had like a good meaning behind
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Charity t-shirts, Becca.
Going with it.
Okay.
Yes.
Studded belts.
Oh no. This is the thing. It's like now this whole scene fashion is coming back around with the Y2K fashion.
Yeah.
And I'm not here for it.
I had a BCBG studded belt that I wore so much. It was probably
BCBG studded belt.
Oh yeah.
That was like the regular Atlanta mall girl studded belt.
Was it like the same thing as like a Hot Topic studded belt?
No, it was elevated.
Okay.
It was not.
What did it look like?
It was, I mean, I bet you I could find one on Poshmark right now. I wore that thing. I'll never forget. It was 2009. Katie Weber, she was on our podcast and we just talked about her hot body. She and I were in Rock of Ages together. And I think we went out for her birthday one year and I wore a purple one-shouldered, but the other side was a long sleeve. So like, and it was like purple meets royal blue mini dress. And I wore that.
Wait, was this like an American Apparel one?
No, it was probably from like Intermix or something. Cause at that time in my life, when I was working on Broadway, I was making enough money to like
get nice things.
Not like crazy, but the occasional Intermix, whatever. I'm sure it was on sale at Intermix. And then I wore this BCBG belt over top of it. And I remember we all have those nights where you felt like the hotter version of yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. That was one of the nights for me. And I was in a studded belt. So bring it on.
I like the studded belts. Bring them back.
I don't mind a studded belt. I have a night like that.
Here it is on Poshmark.
How much?
I knew it. $20. Wait.
Oh, so elevated.
Oh, yes. It has like different. Okay.
Yes. It's like a mixed metal. There we go.
Oh, different sizes of studs.
Very
so
like
elevated
All Saints feeling.
Yeah, kind of All Saints.
Wow, that's very goth for BCBG.
Well, they just wanted to sell clothes. You know,
it was also the time where they were, because of Sarah Jessica Parker in the Sex and the City 2 movie, she wears like this big wool jacket and almost that exact belt over the jacket. And I'm pretty sure that's why BCBG made that belt.
Oh,
it wasn't because Jack wore it on the Warped Tour.
Well, it could have been.
Could have been too.
Yeah.
I have a night out in New York outfit that really springs to mind. It was a teal blue satin Betsy Johnson. I fucking wish I had that dress. Satin polka dot, black and teal blue polka dot dress with a big puffy sleeve. And I wore it with a side low bun, a side swept bang, a hot pink lip, and my big nerd glasses.
Oh my. Wow, that is a look.
And I think the first time I got lip injections, so I had a big fucking lip too.
Oh wow! What year was this?
I know.
I don't know, like 2008.
A lip injection?
You've been getting lip filler for 12 years.
Have they been doing lip filler for that long?
I'm an early adopter, bitches. So
wait, that's crazy. I don't even think I knew it existed until like 6 years ago.
Wow.
Okay, live your life. Next, skell animals. What the fuck is a skell animal?
They're like these really
animals.
They're like these stupid stuffed animals that had skeletons on the outside.
Okay. I'm going to say no.
That sounds terrible.
Neon anything.
Yeah. So everybody wore neon back in the day. Like Jared's band was considered a neon band.
What do you mean a neon band?
Because they all wore a bunch of neon shit. Like when I knew Jared back in the day, he was always wearing like bright green neon sunglasses.
Gross.
That sounds like a wedding band.
It was a neon band.
It was really, I mean, it was horrible. The kid that I lost my virginity to, he was also in a neon band. They all just wore like bright pink, bright purple neon, like shorts and everything was not matching. And it was just a really bad time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Straightened hair.
I saw a video of a makeup artist that I follow she's so good. And then she just did a reel straightening her hair with a flat iron. And I was like, please, Jesus, I know it's coming, but I don't want it to. The stick straight.
No.
Flat iron hair. I know it's coming. And I'm so upset because I remember when I would do it to myself in middle school and my mom would say to me, I used to do this in high school and I would use an ironing board and an iron.
Yeah.
And so I'm so nervous. I don't want it to come back at all.
And I need a lot of hair around my skull. Like, honestly, I was just peeing this morning and I was like, God, I can't believe people put me on TV for so many years. This face with barely any hair. I need a lot of hair. I'm better with hair.
That's why I need a big hair because I need it to cover some of my face.
A little bit of my face needs to be covered.
And then also like people like me with thin hair, like a flat thin hair is not the best look in the entire world.
Nope.
So I'm with you. I hope that doesn't come back.
It's very funny.
So I need some extensions.
When Jack and I were at Fashion Week, everything was neon and I did an obey class. Like I went in the box or whatever and I did an obey class and it was right after Fashion Week. So they were like, well, what trends did you see at Fashion Week? I'm like, well, I went to 2 shows and, I wasn't at the Balenciaga show, but anyway, so I was kind of making shit up, but, I was like, here's the thing, everyone doing obey right now while we're working out. I was like, the world is going to tell you that you need to wear neon green. And we've known this is coming because Hilda at Reunited was like, neon green is going to be a huge trend for this fall. Mm-hmm. And I want everyone to know that you don't have to buy neon green. Neon green looks good on no one. It's not a good color. Don't get sucked into like every store's going to have neon and you're going to feel like you need to get neon. And literally the next day was like the Emmys and Kaylee Cuoco wore a neon green dress. And
oh my God.
And I was like, it's not a good color for people.
I thought she looked good though.
She looked amazing. And the dress was super gorgeous. And I was like, oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe neon green's amazing. No, it's good on her. That's it.
It's also good when you have a full team doing your hair and makeup.
Well, and if it's like an expensive neon green thing, like there's a difference. Mm-hmm. Like I saw a pair of like a knee-high heeled neon green. I think it was like Paris, Texas brand or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Those boots, I'm like, those are fucking awesome, but they're like $1,000.
Yeah.
You can't buy a cheap neon green anything. Today's episode is brought to you by Huzzah. So I love the holiday season because I'll use any excuse to get together with friends and family and just have some fun. But to get the most out of your fall, you should try Huzzah. It's a refreshing seltzer with benefits. Made with probiotics for gut health, living your best life never tasted so good. So Huzzah is a refreshing, flavorful seltzer with added probiotics and 3 grams of sugar or less. And Huzzah helps put the exclamation point in your day. Everything's more fun when you feel your best. And that's why Huzzah adds probiotics to their seltzer to help support a healthy gut, as feeling good on the inside helps you live vibrantly on the outside. Experience great tasting flavors that are perfect to enjoy this fall, whether you're hosting Friendsgiving or watching a college football game with friends. All at just 3 grams of sugar or less per 12-ounce can to help you feel your best. So they have amazing flavors. There's raspberry and lemon, hibiscus and strawberry, and my favorite, juicy pear, which is crisp and bursting with flavor. So get ready to fill your fridge by stocking up on Huzzah probiotic seltzer by using code LADY for 20% off your order at drinkhuzzah.com. That's LADY for 20% off at drinkhuzzah.com.
LadyGang is brought to you by one of my favorite smelling brands, Capri Blue, today. First of all, if you've ever walked into an Anthropologie, you know that smell, and it's the volcano smell from Capri Blue, which is one of my favorites. The candles are a natural soy wax blended from the finest ingredients, and they really smell up a space. But what's so exciting is that I recently got the diffuser, and I got the pine scent because I love the smell of like a fresh cut Christmas tree. And I actually put it in our powder room upstairs. And I had a worker to the house who's working on the renovation, and he came in and he's like smelling. He's like, does it smell like Christmas in here? I was like, it absolutely does. Please go to the bathroom, up right here. The diffuser is so powerful. It smells so good. Everything is so cute. And Capri Blue's holiday looks and fragrances will take you from pumpkin spice latte season right into the holidays. They have amazing products, obsession-worthy products, staples, and fragrances you can't live without. And right now we have a great deal for you. Go to capri-blue.com/LG20 to automatically receive 20% off your entire purchase, or use code LG20 at checkout. That is capri-blue.com/LG20 for 20% off your purchase.
Okay, ladies, can't remember the last time that you wanted sex? Oh, I'm sorry. You've got kids in the car? I know. We're going to call it ice cream. Listen, ice cream, you scream, but maybe not for sex. I mean ice cream, sorry. So if your desire for ice cream feels, well, a little rocky road, you're not alone. Millions of women have felt their libido melting away because of a medical condition known as hypoactive sexual desire disorder, or HSDD. But unlike brain freeze, HSDD can be treated. Maybe it's time to change the flavor of the day from not in the mood to libido renewed. So whether you're into plain vanilla or the queen of whipped cream down to cone, or deciding between big or little spoon, it's time to scream for ice cream again. Visit screamforicecreamagain.com to learn more. That's screamforicecreamagain.com.
The Lady Gang.
Guess what number 10 is on the list?
Jac Vanek bracelets?
Yep.
That's what's up. I really think that they're coming back, and I gotta make it happen.
Gotta get
single-handedly, because then it'll be another.
We don't have Jac Vanek bracelets to sell that say LadyGang at our show in Austin. You have failed us.
Yep, agree.
The clock is ticking. I'll see how fast I can get them made.
Talk motherfuckers. Okay, shutter shades.
What?
Shutter shades are like those, like LMFAO. You know those sunglasses that they'd wear that weren't sunglasses, and they just have like pieces of plastic going across the.
Gross.
That's a shutter shade, like a Snooki sunglass. There's no way any of these things are coming back, but I love the idea.
Okay, super straight hair, side swept bangs, and undercuts.
Side swept
Guys,
bangs.
do we think here's a question. Is the extreme side part going to come back? Because now all the Gen Z is like middle part, middle part, middle part. You know how everything just goes completely opposite of the spectrum.
I would have said no, because we haven't had enough time with the middle part. But I think as with this generation, everything moves so fast. So maybe.
Side part's good for me. It covers a lot of this 5 head. It is great.
Extreme side part. And like, when are the thin eyebrows coming back? When can the next generation up their eyebrows like we did?
We're because we have microblading, so we won't be able to.
I remember, I might have told you this story, but I'm going to go for it. I remember in elementary school, I wanted to extreme side part my hair so much that I wanted to part it above my ear and have it completely comb over.
Comb over?
Yeah, that was a comb over, but like I just wanted a really extreme side part because, you did the big bang. And so I could get the most bang if I like started my part above my ear. I'm going to do a little bit here. And so I could I could do it like all this, and my mom wouldn't let me. And then this is the part I think I've told before, but my dad we used to shop at Costco. Obviously I still do shop at Costco. It's fucking amazing. But he got like a giant tub of green aloe vera and put it in the bathroom, and he thought it was hair gel and I thought it was hair gel. So for months I was like Costcoing a big dollop of the aloe vera and putting in my hair to get my bangs to stay up. But it was aloe vera.
Did it work?
No, my hair would just be like greasy and shitty all the time. And finally someone read the label. It was aloe vera. Thanks.
Wait, that's amazing. And I don't think you've ever told that before, but I love that.
Yeah.
That both your dad and you got fooled by the aloe vera.
We did. It looks the same.
They're both skimmers.
In the 90s, like hair gel was all those weird colors.
Yeah.
Like they didn't want it clear. You wanted a big see-through tub of pink gel for your head.
Those were the days.
I am so glad that my parents didn't take any photos of me growing up. Like they did not document my life.
Thank you for not caring.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being, I've spent a lot of time in therapy about it, but thank you for not being interested in anything I was doing at all.
Yeah, at least you don't have an embarrassing photo floating around.
I have nothing. Like
I also think I like that I have no photos, really. I mean, I have some, but the memory of something to me is so much better than the reality of it. So I don't want to see pictures of myself on spring break sophomore year, because in my mind, I was Heidi Klum. I don't want to go back now and see the reality that I know is that I was not.
Yeah, live in your delusions of memory.
I want to live in that, because you know what? I peaked. And quite frankly, if I find out that I wasn't Heidi Klum on that spring break, it's just going to shake my whole sense of self.
I have a question for you. Did you guys go through, speaking of fashion, did you go through this time of scrubs? Like when everyone wore scrubs as outfits?
I don't think that happened where I was. Is that
Jack?
Canada?
I did have a pair of scrub pants that I wore sometimes, but I think it was... I was like trying to hide my body, not because it was like a fashionable thing.
Oh.
Did you wear like a full-on scrub outfit?
We wore scrub pants or scrub tops. And I mean, into the early 2000s, like I can remember I dated a guy in New York when I lived in the flight attendant crash pad who was in a band. Shocker. They used to have like a residency at like a pub on Long Island. It was not a huge band. He used to drive from Long Island to Queens, and like I think his day job was doing something in a hospital, possibly administrative work, and he brought me a pair of scrubs, and I was like really excited about it.
But that doesn't really seem like a fashion trend. That seems like something that you just did personally by yourself.
No. But in high school, like all the boys wore scrubs.
The boys wore scrubs?
Boys and girls, yeah, scrub pants. Because
I think I do remember this, but I think that we wore them, I remember my best friend having them and sleeping in them, like lounging in them.
Yeah, like when we went on the ski trips, like everyone would be in the hotel and you'd be like in a t-shirt and your scrub pants, like drinking bad shit mix vodka at like 4 a.m. and like making out or fighting with someone. Like you were either making out or you're having a fight with your best friend. Like that was all that happened on ski trips. Very little skiing.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe my parents let me go on a fucking mixed gender ski trip when I was 14 years old overnight.
Same. Oh my God.
Not get pregnant
overnight at a hotel. Well, the thing is that it was just really fun because we didn't have the internet. And so like you would go and you'd be an absolute fucking disaster. And there was no photos of you. There's no photos of me holding up his head as she puked in the bathroom wearing her scrub pants, the 900th Malibu and rum that we made of the night. You know what I mean?
Thank God.
Yeah.
Like who the thought drinking orange juice and rum was going to be the best thing for your tummy? Not us. Like just have some acidic alcohol drink. Good luck.
Yeah, no
Godspeed.
drinks that you made back then were great.
And then we drank Malibu rum and orange juice, or we drank milkshakes, which was like,
how do you even get drunk? You can't even get drunk on Malibu.
Mudslides. I'm sorry, mudslides.
Oh, okay.
So it's like what's in there? Like milkshake, milk, and then like some sort of liqueur.
I was definitely drinking Captain Morgan and Dr. Pepper, or vodka and Gatorade.
Mm-hmm. We did a Southern Comfort
I had
situation.
Soca.
I was the same kind of drinker I am now, where I really don't go out of my way to make sure it's like what I want. It's just what there is. I mean, obviously now it's nicer stuff, but I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Wow, I love that.
In high school, I felt a very flexible drinker.
Okay.
She's flexible.
Well, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. Back in high school, it's like you got to take what's in front of you.
It's true.
Which is probably vanilla Smirnoff. You know.
Oh, disgusting. All right. Well, anyway, this was fun. Jack, let us know when you get those bracelets for us.
Okay.
LadyGang,
help.
Thanks for being a part of our crew. And we weren't here for a long time, but we're here for a
emo time.
Emo time. Thanks for listening. The Lady Gang is produced by Alex Ingber, Steve Delameter, and Jared Monaco. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and review our podcast. And if you love it, share it with your friends on social media. Like, oh my God, I just listened to Lady Gang. This episode's so great. Swipe up to listen. And if you really want to, which we know you do, please follow us on social. At Kelty, at Becca, at Jac Vanek, and at The Lady Gang. Sign up for our newsletter at theladygang.com and join our secret Facebook group. It's super fun. See you next Tuesday.